Hi guys, Stu from Oz Industries. The transition from dry spring to wet spring is now underway. We've had the recent weather move through South Australia last week, brought some reasonably good falls, a small storm corridor, and those extended into parts of east and northern Victoria. We're now seeing a secondary front move across West Australia at the moment. Ahead of that, we're seeing some hail risks and damaging winds through southeast and West Australia, with another rain band building through South Australia and parts of the eastern interior of Western Australia. What's interesting with this system is that compared to the last system, we're seeing that moisture is now extending a lot further north up in towards Pilbara and the inland Kimberley regions. If you look at the water vapour, you'll see that moisture is starting to entrain in from the Indian Ocean now, and this is a sign that the IOD is finally coupling. This is something I've been saying to members for a long time, like several months, that we'd see a late transition with the IOD. It would take a few months to couple with the atmosphere, and for that reason, we wouldn't see the good rains until late October, more so building into November, and would see that wet end of spring rather than wet September, October, November. So we're moving into the wetter corridor now, the wetter part of the season, and that's due to the IOD finally. So it does actually influence the weather. Just you need the right mechanisms in place for it to couple with the atmosphere. And with the lag that we're seeing, this will have a flow-on effect into summer. So we won't just see the IOD break down and that's the end of it. There's a lot of stored energy in the oceans. And for that reason, we'll see an above average cyclone activity in the Western Australian region this season. The first system should form around the 8th to the 12th of December, around 114, 116 degrees east longitude. And with my forecast system, we're looking at possibly some sort of landfall interaction around the 16th to 18th of December, somewhere around the Pilbara. Not saying it's a cyclone or anything, but forecasts indicate there'll be some sort of interaction with landmass. So something to pay attention to. So the good news is we should start seeing some more widespread severe weather. The next ranger period kicks off from the 29th, and that coincides with a widespread storm outbreak right across the eastern states, which is part of our long-range forecast. So check out the November forecast. Also check out today's forecast. We go through the end of October, right through November, and have a look through the months ahead into March and April next year. So there's a few systems of interest you might want to watch for the tropics, as well as the progression from the southern spring storm season into the northern wet season. So check out the website. I'll post a link in the comments. Cheers.